How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mack here, coach of the Sacramento Saints Slash, and this is a draft introduction for the TGR Masters League. Just a little bit about the league. This is a dual format league, so we're playing both singles and doubles. We actually use the same team for both the singles and the doubles games, so there's a little bit of well, it's very interesting in terms of how you want to build, because building for singles and building for doubles, there's definitely some differences. A handful of moves that are pretty good in doubles, but not obviously do nothing in singles would be like helping hand or follow me, stuff like that. So it makes for some very interesting decision making in terms of how you decide to build for the format and how you decide to build for your teams. What you see on screen at the moment is some of the Pokemon that my opponents have picked up, and so you can see that this is a very high power league. I actually end up playing against all of the Pokemon that you can see on screen here. So I play against Koraidon, I play Miraidon, I play Groudon, I play Kyogre, Arceus, and then Calyrex Shadow Rider. And yeah, these Pokemon are terrifying. But of course, with this kind of league, I also have some pretty strong and scary Pokemon. Although, yeah, they don't feel quite as strong as what you see right here. It's these Pokemon are absolutely terrifying to play against for both singles and doubles. So yeah, some very interesting games that get played here. So I am actually recording this after I've already played against all of these, so I know the result. I'm not going to talk too much in terms of like how the results go. Like, you'll see those videos popping up on my channel after this one over the next couple of weeks as I go through and edit and upload and whatnot. It just has been a very busy last couple of weeks, and so I haven't done much in the way of uploading for this league because I hadn't recorded this yet. So anyway, so just wanted to give a introduction to the team that I'm using for this season before you get to see some of the games that I end up playing. I do also want to talk about the like structure of the league that's a little bit interesting and different from what you'll normally see in leagues. So in a kind of a normal league, you'll end up playing, 8 games. You'll play against some people, you'll get seeding figured out, and then top like 8 or 10 or whatever coaches make it into the playoffs. And then of course, like high seed plays low seed, that kind of stuff. We actually took a different route for this. So because we play a singles and a doubles games, there's a possibility of a tie, right? That happens. And for Masters in the past, that tie has been broken either by singles or doubles games by whatever coach has the higher seed kind of idea gets to pick the format. But we wanted to keep the post-game format the same as like the normal season format. And so we made an adjustment to the structure of the league. And so there's basically a point threshold that you have to hit after week 6. So at the end of week 6, you need 24 points, and then it like scales up like 5 or 6 more points each time. And the way you earn points is by wins. And you actually earn points by losses too. You get 3 points for a win and 1 point for a loss. So if I win my doubles game and I lose my singles games, I would get 4 points. 3 for the, I forget which one I said I won. But basically I get 3 for the win and 1 point for the loss. Anyway, so you accumulate points throughout the season that way. And if you don't meet that point threshold, then you end up getting knocked out. If you do, cool, you move on to the next round kind of idea. So anyway, we're technically in those knockout rounds right now. And I'm not going to let you know where I'm at in that. You'll just have to see how things go. Yeah, so the team you'll see in just a moment. I think I've had a lot of fun with it this season. And I've kind of broken it down into the roles that the Pokemon have. So you can see the first 3 Pokemon that I have here. This isn't necessarily draft order. I'm just going on that's the team in general. So yeah, these 3 Pokemon, the idea for them was I wanted special breaking power and offense. And honestly, the like versatility of these 3 mons has been like, it's been a lot. There's been a ton of different sets that I've run on them. Side Strike on Mewtwo has been absolutely crazy. I freaking love that move so much. But yeah, so Mewtwo being able to hit the physical side with Side Strike, it's like a buffed Psyshock. So instead of being 80 base power, it's 100 base power for hitting on the physical defense rather than the special defense. So Yeah, so Mewtwo, Reshiram, and Primarina, like these three mons are the main three special offense for the team. They always have really, really strong special attack stats, and in terms of like a prep side of thing, they put a lot of pressure to have like Assault Vest or that kind of stuff for opposing teams. And I think that it made things kind of difficult for my opponents, being able to kind of check and deal with some of the special offense. But this is like the main idea, was grabbing these three mons to just be able to put out a ton of special offense and make it really difficult for my opponents to be able to handle the special offense side of the teams. And of course, with special offense, you want to have some physical offense. So these were the three primary physical offensive threats. Yeah, Kingambit, Rillaboom, and Snorlax. You know, like all three of these mons also have a good amount of bulk as well. Like I think all 30 of them have like over 100 on the HP stat, and then like some fairly good defenses to go along with that. So yeah, the main idea was that I just wanted to have a lot of physical offense to go along with like Reshiram and Mewtwo putting out some insane special offense. And then the other side of it too is kind of looking at, think of some of the mons that I have to play against this season. There's Kyogre, right? So I want to have like grassy glide kind of opportunities from Rillaboom. I'm playing against Calyrex Shadow Riders, so having that strong, bulky normal type as well as the dark type with Sucker Punch priority, of course, makes that matchup a little bit easier to build for. So those are all kind of things that I was considering and thinking about as I was grabbing these Pokemon as well. But so in addition to kind of them being very hard physical offensive threats, I also wanted to make sure that I could kind of deal with some of the insane, crazy damage output that teams could bring against me. And then the last 4 mons here on the team were picked with speed control in mind. So being able to have like a booster speed on Iron Treads, being able to use Glare from Arbok, Tailwind, and then just the natural speed on Kilowattrel are nice options to have. And then of course Sticky Web from Araquanid. So all 4 of these mons, in a general sense, the thought process was I want to make sure that I have speed control, and that's going to be really important to go up against the different teams that I face. And also I had a great time using all these mons. They put in quite a bit of work. I will say that a couple of the ones on the screen here, I was a little sad about at a couple of times during the season. But when those vids come up, you'll be able to see why. Yeah, anyway, so here's the full team. I absolutely loved playing with this team, and I hope that you'll enjoy some of the games as I put out those videos and whatnot. And yeah, yeah, like I said, I love playing this game, love playing this season, and the TGR Masters format is so fun. Being able to play both singles and doubles, and kind of mixing and matching the different strategies that work for both has always been a really interesting part of the format. And it's just so unique. You get to play singles leagues, you get to play doubles leagues, but as far as I know, this is the only league that does both of them where you're using the same team. So really happy that we've continued to run this league in TGR and had like a ton of coaches that have been interested in playing it throughout the different seasons. So, and especially with this one, with the super high power format, has been pretty cool. So yeah, if you'd like to see some more of the videos for this league, like I mentioned, I've already played all 6 of the regular season games, so definitely subscribe so you can get notifications and whatnot as we put out videos for this league. So anyway, I'll see you on the next one.